So, having another mood swing. Part of me really is fighting to be here physically. As I was walking to get the mail, I kept thinking about jumping into traffic. Specifically, maybe a truck, a pickup truck, or a large sedan. Probably be enough force to kill me. I don't know about instantly, but I can't do that because that's ruining someone else's life. There are just those parts of me that really just want to go because I feel like I put so much of my happiness onto other people. My dad, my grandmother, my career, my ex. I just feel like I put too much of me into everything. And I think it's too late to try and take it back. But, I'm still trying. It's just, it's painful. There's just an empty feeling. Nothing really. It's kind of me just putting on a mask, but there's nothing inside. Anyway, I didn't get fired today from that smoothie place. I just got a warning because apparently they, I guess, like the fact that I can actually do my job and do it effectively. So I gave them a new schedule. I gotta kind of rack my brain before I go to bed tonight. If there's any last minute changes that need to be made, I don't think so. Nothing's coming to mind. But, there is a good part of me that continues to fight. These meds are really just fighting that part of me that just wants to die. Part of me keeps thinking, if I kill myself, maybe I'll go to a different universe where I didn't make the mistakes that I made. I didn't say the hurtful things that, caused my relationship to fall apart. And honestly, I really believe that. I really believe we just carry out different iterations of our lives and we never know about it. You could be 90, be on your deathbed, and all of a sudden you're 30, and you are about to make a slightly different decision that will give you a different path in life. It's like the butterfly effect. And you just continue to repeat over and over again. There's infinite possibilities, infinite choices throughout your life. Each nanosecond, picosecond, attosecond, Planck second of time, there's always a decision. There's a part of me that's really, fighting that urge and trying just to live, And I think the worst part about it all is I can't even just talk to my ex and just maybe even have conversations just to at least feel like I'm not alone. Because my friends clearly are busy. Hell, one of my friends actually probably has a girlfriend now. Hey, good for him. Thanks. Well, that was wrong of me to say. But, I really I'm tired of also seeing other people who are together and happy. I know that kind of sounds like an incel thing. It's more of, I just don't want to be reminded. I just want to be left alone. So, today I tried sketching a little bit. I might darken some areas, but, maybe you can take a guess as to who this is. Died in 2018. Any guesses? Stephen Hawking. Haven't finished the sketch yet. It's not super detailed or anything. I was mainly just going for some level of accuracy. Granted, that was him in his younger days. But I'm getting a little bit better at it. And also I found a little drawing from, God, I don't know, at least maybe 10 plus years ago. This was when I was experimenting with charcoal. And I think I only experimented with it once or twice. So this is the result. I think that's either Kid Boo or Super Boo. I did not date it, obviously. So yeah. Pretty much just got that sketch done today in like maybe an hour, maybe a little bit less. It's probably like maybe 45 minutes. I feel like I'm still slowly getting back up to speed when it comes to problem solving, because when it comes to tutoring, I used to be very quick to solve problems. Basically, whenever I tutored people, I would literally look at the problem. Before I'm even done reading it, I would know how to solve it. You know, whenever I was tutoring people in subjects that I knew. There were some times where the problems were difficult and I didn't quite know, so it would take me a minute. I always feel rushed though. No matter who I'm tutoring, I feel like I need to know the answer immediately, or they're going to give me a deer in the headlights look, as if I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I would rather sit down and think about it, but I know I have to be quick. And I think I always just rush myself in every single scenario in my life. But, you know, I picked this up a while back, you know, multivariable calculus practice guide. I don't have the single variable calculus, but this is harder than single variable calculus. So I might look through and do some of the practice problems. I don't know, maybe. And then of course we have the instructor's manual, but there are actual questions, problems, that deal with vector calculus. This was actually, we did use the same author. It was just a different book, because this is just a manual, so a solution guide. But, you know, to those of you out there that watch this and get something out of it, you know, I'm happy that you get something out of it, but, you know, it just sucks having different yous always fighting each other, especially yous that really just want to see you fail or see you die. I'm talking about different personas. You know, we all have different personas, but, you know, for me, there are a lot of personas that see the world in a very black and white manner, you know, a bleak place, you know, filled with consumerism. You know, I participate in it, and it gives me temporary happiness, but I feel like that's also why we consume, is we're just so miserable that we try to buy our happiness little by little. And, you know, we don't find a way to really create it. You know, for me, I would like to know how to make jewelry at some point so I can make this shit. You know, maybe start out with silver, something that's cheaper versus gold. You know, even then, if I do make gold jewelry, it'll be like 14 karat, because I live an active lifestyle, so I can't really wear something that's super, super soft, because it'll break pretty easily. But, you know, it really sucks never being fully well in the head. It also sucks that apparently, you know, seems like there's a trend that intelligent people, you know, whether it just be like normal, or when it comes to like intelligence, you know, some normal level intelligence to being like super intelligent people tend to have depression or tend to just be unhappy. And, you know, it just makes me want to be just to some extent normal. You know, not actually see and notice all the problems that are going on today. But unfortunately, I have some level of awareness of what's going on. So, anyway, I'm at least making a little bit more money now. You know, granted, there are some days where literally my Uber to my tutoring job basically eats up most of the salary that I'm earning that day, because I'm only getting a few hours, and then I go back to you know, my smoothie job and I earn a little bit more money there. I'd probably say in a given week I might earn somewhere in the ballpark of $400 or $500, you know, after taxes, maybe. If I do actually drive to this tutoring place, at least once I get a car. That total will probably be, closer to, I want to say 600 maybe, 550, 600 per week. Which still isn't enough to survive, but it's better than nothing. At least I can get by if I had a couple roommates. But, anyway. I think that's it for this video. I'm not sure what else to talk about here. I'm just having another bad mood swing, and this one's actually worse than the other ones. I thought I was doing fine today, then all of a sudden, I'm not fine. They keep saying to push forward, but why bother pushing forward if you always just feel like this? You have some calm, and then there's another storm. It's just you're repeating it. It's another monotonous cycle to add to your life. But I really am trying to look past that. Granted, I still have a good chunk of savings, so that, that whole idea of a death clock is, still pushed ahead. Because, even if at the rate that I'm spending, it would take me probably at least a couple years before I'm out of money. And that's probably if I did not work. So, and I'm lucky to say that, but it also makes me angry that I have to be lucky to say that. Like, no one else can just be lucky. No one else can have the same level of comfort, at least, when it comes to finances. It kind of makes me angry that people work for basically nothing, and things aren't getting better. But, I can't dwell on it because I can't fix it because it's not something I'm in charge of. Anyway, I'm ranting at this point. So, anyway, I'm gonna shower, and I'm gonna try to maybe work on this sketch a little bit more, at least get the face done. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.